We are John and Ellie, the Barefoot Doctors. We lost our new Leopard 50 catamaran to fire, so we began our search for the perfect performance catamaran for sailing us around the world. After 4 decades of sailing experience, we are very clear about what we want. So join us as we explore new horizons, stretch the boundaries in yacht design, and build the ultimate catamaran. Jump on board for this adventure, and together, who knows what we can achieve? Because life is better barefoot.
Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Barefoot Doctors Sailing. As you're aware, and as you can obviously see, we are currently in the middle of the Atlantic, sailing towards St. Helena and then onwards for the 8,000 mile journey to the USA. In this episode, we're going to share with you the experiences we had as we were leaving Cape Town, and we were hit for 2 days with 30 to 40 knot winds and up to 5-meter seas. The boat took an absolute pounding, and so did the crew. So what that really brought to our attention was how well are these boats actually built, and will this boat survive that sort of pounding? So we'll take you back to see how they're built in Cape Town and why they have the reputation of being a safe and sound world cruising catamaran. In the episodes that follow, we'll take you through the details of the departure from Cape Town and through the storm and the subsequent trip up towards St. Helena and onwards. So let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so we have just left Cape Town. This is the beginning of a journey which is 1/3 of the circumference of the world. 8,000 miles, and the circumference of the world is 24,000 miles, although it is just one ocean, the Atlantic, going the long way diagonally across and up. So this is very exciting. We left about midday today, and we are headed for St. Helena, which is 1,600 and about 90 miles away. We start off in the Cape of Storms, where there are low pressure systems that just roll across from the west to the east, and sometimes they go below Cape Town and sometimes they go above or higher than Cape Town and then curve around Cape Town. So these are the systems you really have to watch for and avoid, because they pack a punch. We were delayed for about 10 days. That particular system that was holding us back was with at least 45 knot winds gusting 50 knots and 6 to 7 meter swells. So there we have it, Cape Town and Table Mountain disappearing off into the background. Wide open ocean extending out to the front. Very exciting, and a long way for us to go. So finally we have the boat out doing what it's been built to do, which is travel the 7 seas or the 5 oceans, depending on which way you want to look at it. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and hopefully it will be a wonderful experience, but as the wise person says, we will see. Obviously really nice weather now, but at 6 o'clock tonight or so we're going to be hit by the storm front. In fact, that's probably the start of it over there. You see the low clouds? That is what underneath those clouds will be the front and the high winds, and then behind the high winds will be softer winds. So that'll hit us, we believe, at about 6 o'clock, and we will watch that coming closer and closer to us. You can see it extends way far north. There's no way we could outrun that one, so we're just sucking it up and sailing straight through the middle of it. But it's not too strong, we believe, but then who knows, we will see when it gets us at 6 o'clock. 5 p.m. That's dark clouds coming out of a blue sky, and that's the leading edge of the front. Now I'm sure Nico Kelly would be able to tell us exactly the sort of clouds and how intense that is, but we're starting to see white horses. That is the storm front coming through. True wind speed 33 knots. Speed of the ground 8.6, 8.7, 9 knots. watch, and we're surfing down some of the waves at 14 knots in about 30 to 35 knots of wind, big long waves. So Paul's setting up a drogue or mooring lines hung out the back. The big knot on the ends leading back through the mooring lines. Looks like it's going to be one big long line that drags down a long way. But it's blowing pretty strong and the seas are pretty big and we're going pretty fast, but I haven't had to do anything in terms of managing the boat. Leopard 50 was pounded relentlessly as we sailed through the storm front. First timers for sailing in these conditions usually think, oh my goodness, is the boat going to survive? Is the mast going to fall down? Are the hulls going to break up? But you really have to live through these sailing conditions to get confidence in your own boat and realize what is normal. But the important point here is how strongly are the Leopards built. So let's go and have a look at how they are built in Cape Town by Robertson and Kane. Hello, I'm John.
Hi John. I'm Johan from Buckstrom. I'm the factory manager at the Leopard 45 factory.
Okay, great. And you're responsible for making sure all of these 45s come out looking spectacular.
I've got a fantastic team that is making sure that the things happen on time, in quality and within cost. I've got a manager, Godrey, that we've got at the molding shop, and then Rotenda that's running the assembly line. I'll quickly take you through the process. We've got infused hulls. A couple of years ago we've started infusing the hulls
and sucking out the air.
There's a very big advantage in the weight.
More standardized as well. The outcome's much more reliably standard, isn't it?
It is. It's definitely a better quality product for the end user. What we like for our people as well, it's the amount of VOCs that gets released from the process is a lot less. We caught the team in a very good time actually. This is now when we've started with the infusion process. There's a whole lot of quality gauge that they have to go through before they are allowed to start infusing. So it's a safer product to use for. So a lot of the parameters that needs to be met, the amount of vacuum that needs to be held for a certain amount of time before they can start with the
I see. Process. They suck the air out first and then they infuse the resin. Oh wow.
They start at a specific area. It's much like the flow of electricity.
Alright.
It will choose the easiest path of flow. And if it is not done correctly, you will have areas that is not optimally saturated. The darker patches are infused. Wow. The biggest benefits are environmental and the weight for the customer. But in certain circumstances, hand laminating still gives you very good product for its application. They're putting in the flow mesh, and after that the build one. So this is the flow mesh, and then is the build one afterwards.
That's the outside, that's the inside, and then this would finish them and use hoik it up there.
Yes, and then we do a big structural bond on the center line.
So here is the keel section of the boat.
Most of our structural parts are fully infused parts. I think it opened up our ability to make some more advanced designs compared to the old wooden bulkheads. Ability to have bigger cutouts so that you can reinforce those bulkheads in the specific areas.
That's amazing. So the bottom and the top of the coach roof.
We will typically take the inner and put it on top of the outer, bond it together, and then demold it as a single piece. These channels have been designed specifically for the routing of the wires.
Wow.
With the Leopard 45, the deck is still hand laminated.
And And that's the anchor entrance
Anchor
point.
locker, yeah.
The bolster gets vacuum bagged into place.
So perhaps you've seen the
mold.
The mold. Now this is the coach roof. This is our small molds area.
Small molds.
Small molds area.
Right.
So these are from the bigger small molds that we've got. We've got our small locker liners, hatch lid. Our keels are also being made here.
Yeah.
We've got our cutting or trimming bay next door. And then the finishing bay thereafter.
Where they bonded together.
Right.
So it's your corridor support if you're down in the hulls.
Yeah.
And that's the crash bulkheads.
Oh, okay.
And then re-gel coated.
Oh, okay.
Hardtop or aluminum.
Yeah. Oh, they're using pencil to
highlight if there's any
highs and
defects
lows,
where they need to rework it near completion before it's ready to be sent to the product to this. They get quality inspected and then given to the assembly line to install. From primary assembly up to the finishing.
Oh, so they started that end and you're moving progressively.
Each and every workstation's got its own unique
job to do.
Task list that they need to perform. The insight into how some of the panelings have been covered. So forks leather. This is our primary assembly. As the boat's index is in the line, it starts becoming more complete. In every workstation there's a specific series of jobs to be and parts to be fitted. Better indicator.
Right, okay. Yeah. So here we see how the Leopard bulkheads are fibreglassed in all the way up to the top. What's the module?
The heads module.
Oh, heads. Oh, okay. So that's the two heads for the two port cabins. Yes, right. Because these, the top structure and all the units like the shower unit, when they're bonded and fiberglassed in, that adds extra strength to the boat structurally as well, doesn't it?
It adds to the rigidity of the boat. Yes.
Yeah.
Primary installation, the deck is bonded on. So we use an adhesive as the primary bond, and then also tab the boat with additional layers of glass to make sure that the deck and hull joint is permanent and strong. So that's the previous station, and you've got the deck attached. And then this workstation is primarily completing the bonding of the deck. Everything is bonded and then glassed over.
Glassed in, so it's not just glued in. The pieces aren't just popped in and then glued or bonded, they're also glass, so you have structural integrity, don't you?
Rest assurance that the things won't go wrong.
Belt and braces.
Belt and braces.
Okay.
You can see the bond line, but also can see how well it's been glassed in.
So this is all, they'll put the glass in and then they flow coat it.
Progressing as a company in terms of our health and safety and environmental awareness and compliance. As I've mentioned, the transition into infusion products, which is good for our people, health and safety and our environmental impact as well. Our hygiene surveys are to make sure that our air quality for our employees
occupational health and safety hygiene is better.
Where we regularly go through audits, internally, external audits, to make sure that we are compliant.
Excellent.
We fit the coach roof.
Oh right,
and the saloon starts taking shape.
Wow. Hello. Hi. Everything covered. Including outside, now it's going to fade. And you have lots of quality assurance points, you were saying.
So at each and every workstation before the boat moves on, we've got a team that comes in and then inspects the boat. So that's the first portion of the inspections. When the boat reaches the end of the line, so I'm going to take you there now, where we do a series of quality checks where everybody's off the boat. The quality team goes and do a full inspection top to bottom, and then all the issues get sorted out. I think also one of the points of magic, or the lure for me, was to think that 99% of these boats are built by hands. So it's a labor of love. And you're not going to deliver a product like we deliver if we don't have a passion for it. From the guys doing the finishing work, this is our QC bay, to the guys installing the cabinets, you're not going to do a good job if you don't have a passion for it.
I saw this poster up in front saying about Steve Jobs. You got to have a passion for the work to do the job.
And also a passion for the people. One of our sayings is we build people that build boats. We don't build boats, we build people that build world-class catamarans. And I think that's one of the mottos that we really strive for, is to develop our staff and develop staff that has a passion for it.
Tell us about the global logistics problem. This is since COVID.
All across the world we've seen that the logistic issues that's been experienced has an impact on the business. The team that's responsible for the supply of our parts has really done a fantastic job to ensure that we've get our parts on time, and we have not missed the delivery of one of our boats, which is really something that thanks. An area where we do the commissioning of the boat. This factory's got the pool where we can run all the systems, make sure that our air conditioning is working, the toilet systems, the raw water systems, all these systems are working, can run the engines, make sure that the rudder alignments are good, except of course now your water makers. You can't really test water maker with chlorine water. The big idea of a boat is keep the air in and the water out.
That's right.
But this is where we run all our systems.
So this is the final bay?
This is our detail bay where the final spit and polish gets done. Making sure, again, going through the whole boat completely before we put it in the water, that everything is up to standard.
And where does the anti-foul get put on?
At this point in time. So this is the start of the cycle. So this is the condition of the boat when it reaches here. It needs to be prepared then for the primer and then the final top coats.
I see that tape is there ready to take the first coat. Windows aren't on yet. When do the windows go on?
We are doing it here in the final areas where the interruption and possibility of contamination of surfaces is at its lowest.
Okay, good.
Making sure that our process is 100%.
So you were the manager here?
Yes, I'm the
You're in charge of everything?
Yes.
In this production line?
Yes, from the module installation until the final cosmetic defects are done.
Okay, great. So my Leopard 45 that I got is all because of you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You do a wonderful job.
Rotenda has been with us, so we joined the company more or less the same time.
Oh, is that right?
So
5 years ago.
Yeah, so we've grown quite a lot in the time and learned a lot here. She's been our production manager now for just about a year.
All right, okay.
Almost a year.
Okay, well, congratulations.
So with regards to, you're well aware of the difference between the 3 cabin and the 4 cabin versions. So this is just one of the 3 cabin versions. team leader just doing his inspection before he signs off any of the jobs. So he's very, very meticulous. Also one of the longest standing employees. Umar, how many years of service do you have got with us now?
24.
24. Congratulations.
Yeah. So he's almost been longer here than the owner.
Now we were building these boats together.
So as I show you the vinyl paneling and the vinyl department that we've got in the beginning of the line.
The girls like the new colour scheme with a bit more white and...
It is a little bit fresher. I've almost been part of the 45 from the beginning. Is all the facelifts, if I can call it that. The aft cockpit change, the coach roof with the lounge, colour changes. It really freshens things up.
Wow, it looks spotless. I mean, there's not even any dust on it. Oh, this is a proper truck trailer. So the road trailer. So you actually have that boat ready to drive out.
Yes. So within a couple of days after the anti-fouling has been completed, the final touches, the spit and polish, the boat is then launch ready and it gets then delivered via the road to the harbour.
So you're starting to put 2 of those stainless clips to hold the davit up?
Strong points with us having a close relationship with the customer via moorings and sunsail. Is the feedback that we get from them, our ability to change that and update some of the designs and making things better as we go on.
So the 45 has been a good success?
Definitely, the Leopard 45 was the most successful Leopard product that we've produced up until date.
So there's more Leopard 45s than any other Leopard model, is that what you're saying?
Any other Leopard model.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
If you like what we do and the effort we're putting into these videos, subscribe. And obviously if you want more detailed information, live updates of our position and a daily log, then log on to Patreon and support us through that. All the money obviously going to charity. It's to support suicide prevention worldwide. So look forward to seeing you on the trip. Catch you later. I'll give you a quick look around. So there's the front of the boat. All we see is clean horizon. It's very easy going at the moment because there's no wind, it's nice and flat, but we don't like motoring. But we're expecting to get wind very shortly to blow us northwards to Centelina. So, see you later.
Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like what we do, show us the love and hit the like button. Then hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on your regular fix. Then kick off your shoes and you can come barefoot with us.